Welcome back to the class. Today we are continuing the first chapter, fourth part, that is chemical equations and reactions. We have already discussed about different types of chemical reactions. Combination reaction, the other name of combination is synthesis and exothermic reaction, and third one is decomposition reaction. Decomposition is also called as endothermic reaction because for decomposition reaction heat energy is absorbed. Today we are going to discuss the displacement reaction. In order to know the displacement reaction, we must know the metal activity series which is given below. Here the metals are arranged based on their decreasing order of reactivity. The most reactive element is potassium and sodium. This potassium and sodium almost equally reactive. Then calcium, then magnesium, then aluminium, zinc, iron, lead, hydrogen, copper, mercury Hg, silver Ag, gold Au, and last platinum Pt. So gold and platinum always shine because they are least reactive elements. They don't react with any of the substances, so they always shine. That is what it is costly. In shortcut, popular potassium, signed is sodium, can calcium, make magnesium, aluminum, zoo zinc, in iron, low lead, humid hydrogen, country copper, more mercury, satisfactory silver, then gold, platinum. Once again, popular scientists can make a zoo in low humid country more satisfactory. This is a shortcut way to learn these metal activity series of elements. This series helpful for you in all the 5 chapters in 10th chemistry. So please by heart these shortcuts. What is displacement reaction? It is a reaction in which more reactive element displaces less reactive element from its compound. The first example is iron nail putting in copper sulfate solution. This iron is more reactive than copper from its compound. So, the more reactive element iron displaces copper. That is, copper place, you can write the iron. So, you will get iron sulfate. And copper will be displaced out as a precipitate, that is reddish brown in color precipitate. That is the reason when you put iron and copper sulfate, the color changes. Copper sulfate solution is blue in color. After reaction, it changes into light green color solution. That is formation of ferrous sulfate. The second example is putting zinc metal in copper sulfate solution. The copper sulfate solution is blue in color because of presence of copper ion. When you add zinc metal to copper sulfate, this zinc is more reactive element than this copper. You look at this, copper is attached to sulfate, copper sulfate. So copper is iron. Whereas only zinc is a metal. You look at only metal. Zinc is more reactive than copper ion. So displacement reaction occurs. You have to write copper plus zinc. So you will get the compound zinc sulfate, and that solution color is white in color. Zinc sulfate is white, and you will get copper as a precipitate, reddish color. Okay, reddish brown color we can say. So the blue color solution change into white color solution because of formation of zinc sulfate. The next example is lead with copper chloride. When you add lead to the copper chloride solution, it changes to lead chloride and copper precipitate. Lead is more reactive element than copper ion from the solution, that is copper chloride solution. So copper place we have to write lead because lead is more reactive element, so displaces the copper. So you will get lead chloride and copper as a precipitate. The color of the copper chloride solution is bluish green in color. After the reaction, it changes to colorless solution because of formation of lead chloride solution. The next type of chemical reaction is double displacement reaction. Double displacement reaction is a reaction in which two reactants exchange its ion to form new compounds, two new compounds. The example of double displacement reaction is reaction of sodium sulfate and barium chloride solution. On adding sodium sulfate to barium chloride solution, here exchanging of radicals takes place. How? In sodium sulfate, sodium is a metal radical. In barium chloride, barium is a metal radical. These both metal radicals exchange themselves. In a place you have to write barium, barium place you have to write sodium. That's all. This is exchanging of radicals. Such a way you get barium sulfate and sodium chloride. Here barium sulfate is a white precipitate. So this reaction is called precipitation reaction. Precipitation reaction can be also called as double displacement reaction. The next example is lead nitrate with potassium iodide solution. They are colorless salt. On adding, we will get yellow color precipitate of lead iodide. In lead nitrate, lead is a metal radical. In potassium iodide, potassium is a metal radical. These two metal exchange themselves. Lead, lead place we have to write potassium, potassium place we have to write lead. Such a way we get the compound lead iodide and potassium nitrate. The next topic is oxidation and reduction. What is oxidation? It is a process in which any substance gain oxygen or remove hydrogen is called oxidation. What is reduction? Reduction is a loss of oxygen or addition of hydrogen to the substance. It is an example of oxidation reaction. In this reaction, oxygen is added to the copper to form copper oxide. Right side copper oxide, left side copper. So to the copper, oxygen is added. That is what we got copper oxide. You have to see right side. On right side of the equation, along with the copper, oxygen is added. So this type of reaction is called oxidation reaction because in this reaction, oxygen is added to the substance that is copper metal. The next example is copper oxide and hydrogen. The right side of the equation, there is copper. On left side of the equation, there is copper oxide. I told you to see on right side. Only copper is formed. Copper oxide changed into copper. Oxygen is removed. So this reaction is called reduction because removal of oxygen from the substance. Okay. Right side you have to see copper is there. Copper oxygen is missing. So removal of oxygen is called, what is that? Reduction. This is an example of reduction. It is also an example of redox reaction. We will see later. What is redox reaction? It is a reaction in which one of the reactant is oxidized, the other reactant is reduced. The reaction in which both the oxidation and reduction take place in the same chemical reaction is called redox reaction. This is an example of redox reaction, the reaction of copper oxide and hydrogen. In this reaction, I told you to always look at the right side of the reaction. Right side copper is there, oxygen is missing. So removal of oxygen is, what is that? Reduction. So who is reduced here? Copper oxide is reduced to copper. Now look on right side, water is there. And the left side, hydrogen is there. So I told you to look over the right side. So to the hydrogen, what is added? Oxygen is added. So addition of oxygen is called oxidation. Who is oxidized? Hydrogen is oxidized to water. In this chemical reaction, both oxidation and reduction take place in the same reaction. So this reaction is called redox reaction. The next example is action of zinc oxide with the carbon. On right, zinc is present. Oxygen is removed from zinc oxide. So you got zinc. So oxygen is removed here. So what type of reaction? Reduction. What is reduced? Zinc oxide is reduced to zinc. In case of carbon monoxide, CO, oxygen is added to the carbon. Right side, it is carbon monoxide. CO, left side it is C. To the C, O is added, that is oxygen is added. So this reaction is oxidation. Who is oxidized? Carbon is oxidized to carbon monoxide, that is CO. This is a redox reaction because both oxidation and reduction take place in the same reaction. The next example is manganese oxide with hydrochloric acid. Look on right, manganese chloride, and left side manganese oxide. So right side oxygen is missing to the magnesium. So removal of oxygen is reduction. So manganese oxide reduced to manganese chloride. In case of chlorine, hydrogen is missing. And left it is HCl, right it is chlorine. Hydrogen is missing. So it is reduced. HCl is reduced to chlorine. This is another example of redox reaction. The next topic is corrosion. It is a chemical attack on any metals. It is a process of chemical reaction. It is also called as oxidation reaction because in corrosion, metals react with oxygen, carbon dioxide, water which are present in the atmosphere and form new compounds. Now we see the examples. First example, corrosion of iron. We can say it rusting of iron. Iron react with oxygen and water present in the atmosphere to form ferric oxide. That is hydrated ferric oxide Fe2O3 X molecule of water. This compound is brown in color. The next example is corrosion in silver. Silver react with the hydrogen sulfide gas which is present in the atmosphere and form a black color compound on this silver metal, that is silver sulfide Ag2S. Color of the compound is black. Next example is corrosion on copper. Copper react with water, oxygen, carbon dioxide which are present in the atmosphere and form new compound, that is green color compound basic copper carbonate. Basic copper carbonate. What is rancidity? It is a process of oxidation of fat and oil content in the food materials. If the oil is oxidized or fat is oxidized, the food smells very badly. In order to save the food from this rancidity or from this bad smell or bad taste, we have to add some antioxidants. What is antioxidant? It is a substance which does not allow the oil or fat to oxidize. So the food is preserved. Basically, the chips packs are filled with nitrogen gas which is antioxidant. This nitrogen gas which acts as inert gas does not allow any food to spoil, that is does not allow any substance to oxidize. Some common antioxidants are BHA, BHT.